Hey guys, and welcome back. Hope you guys are having a good week so far. We are halfway there, so let's get this house reset, picked up, and make it through the rest of the week. So this bed used to be Allison's. This room has been everybody's. When we first moved in, it was Reagan's, then it was Allison's, then Allison and Kennedy swapped rooms, so it is now Kennedy's, but this bed has stayed. It's actually Allison's bed. So when we moved Allison up and her and Kennedy decided to swap rooms, they just swapped furniture. So this mattress had two huge Sharpie stains on it. Big black stains. I don't know if you guys have noticed before as I've changed sheets or not that those stains are there. But Allison has this big bowl and it's full of Sharpies. There's probably like 50 or more in there. And she used to color and write and just do different things with them all the time. And she left two without a lid on them on her bed. So they were probably 6 inches around, just solid black ink stains. But I really wanted to get those stains out. I don't know why. I just get things like that on my mind and then it just bugs me. So I took my carpet cleaner and sat it on the mattress and cleaned the mattress, and it brought every bit of that out. I could not believe that that came out, and it wasn't like washable markers. It was an actual Sharpie. So anyway, I got both of those stains out of that mattress. I let that mattress air dry good. I went ahead and took the time to throw her sheets and her comforter in the wash and get that nice and clean. So when everything had dried, I went back upstairs the next day and put all of this stuff back on the bed, and then I looked up, and I should have did this before I even cleaned the mattress probably, but I didn't notice. But I looked up and her ceiling fan looked like it had a shag rug on it. The dust was so thick. So I vacuumed that off just so the dust wouldn't fall on her comforter. And then I sprayed some Method wood cleaner on this just because it smells really good. Not necessarily because it's wood, because I'm sure it's not. But I just took that to these blades and got those nice and clean, vacuumed the floor up. And then as I was headed back down the stairs, I noticed they were so bad. The handrail gets so dirty, and I'm not sure how, because we're not up and down these stairs a lot, and Kennedy's not. Maybe it's just from where she's at the ball field a lot. Maybe her hands are dirty. I don't know. But anyway, I got the stairs vacuumed up. You'll see that in a minute. Got that handrail clean. It was so dirty. But we took a few minutes to take Lakeley's pictures. So I just used the black background there with a little white blanket, put a few little fall things around her and took her picture. So I'll show you what that looked like. She is so darn cute. She is in the cutest phase right now, just laughing all the time and so happy. And I love her so much.
I know you've been down thinking about him again. I know that your heart's been broken. You should try and let it go and start being yourself. You can put on your dress, we can play your favorite song, and I will take care of you, care of you, care of you. This is what we need, this is what we have to do. Tell me, can you feel it too, Baby, you should go work that body. You should go work that body. The body won't stop till we're great and old. Maybe for a second we can lose control. You should go work that body. Breakups leave the scars, you don't need to be ashamed. Everyone's got their hearts broken sometime. Let's go out and lose our minds, forget all about him.
These stairs had so much cat hair on them that I got like a full canister. You'll see when I'm done, I'll show you guys. But the cats love to play on these stairs. They run up and down on them. They play on them all the time. They'll even lay and sleep on them. So they needed a good vacuum. I actually need to take the carpet cleaner to those again and get those getting clean. It's just hard to do stairs. The house that Alden and I lived in before, I moved here, I had stairs, and there was like 4 stairs, and then it would turn, and then when there was like 7 or 8 stairs, and then it would turn again, and then there was like 3 or 4 more. And it was so pretty. I loved those stairs. But when we went to move into that house, we could not make the turn with a lot of our furniture as we were going up the stairs. It was just a disaster. And then I hated cleaning them. It was just a whole ordeal. But I do think stairs are pretty. I love to walk in a house and just see like this big grand staircase. I think that is so pretty, but I hate going up and down stairs. I will get upstairs and have to turn right around and go back and get something, or I'll get back down and have to run right back up. You know how it is if you have stairs. But look at all of this cat hair, and I know some of that's dirt and dust, but there was a whole bunch of hair on these stairs. So it makes me feel good knowing that handrail and those stairs are a little bit cleaner than they were before. But I'd already made my bed and vacuumed on this day, but I did need to move to the bathroom, the small bathroom, and get that picked up and clean. I like to keep it picked up just because you never know who's going to pop in around here. We always have somebody coming in and out. So I wanted to pick this bathroom up, and then I needed to refill our girl baskets. So I put some feminine products in this basket and the basket in Heather's bathroom too.
Baby, remember, there's nothing out there to get you. Don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call on me to get you. Don't forget to get you. 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 You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave.
So of course our dining room table needed a good pickup. It is a catch-all spot. I had laundry. I know Allison had hot wing pretzels, like buffalo pretzels. I don't know if you all have ever tried those, but it's just little pretzel bites with buffalo flavor on them. They are so good. So if you've never tried those and you like buffalo wings and you like pretzels, you would love those. But funny story, because I noticed there was a jalapeno pepper on the table and I picked it up and took it in the kitchen with those pretzels. But our cat will go get peppers out of our bucket that we take to the garden with us to pick peppers. It'll go get peppers and carry it into the living room and swat them around and play with them. I actually had to put them in the fridge, like in a drawer, just to keep the cat away from them. Because I woke up one morning and I seen something round and dark and long, and it had a stem on it and it looked like a tail. And I thought it was a mouse. I thought it was a dead mouse. So it freaked me out. When I flipped the light on, I realized it was just a pepper, but they will get those peppers out and bring them into the living room, and then Flash will eat them, and then his mouth is on fire, and I swear, I think they plot against him. It is kind of funny, but I hate it for him, and I don't know why he eats what he does. He'll eat anything, and I'm sure he regrets it later, but we just have to be very careful what's around in the floor because he will eat it. And those cats will bring it to him. When he's in the kitchen, they'll actually swat things off the counter just so he can have it and eat it off the floor. But I give Lakely a bath in the kitchen sink. I told you guys that last video when I put the sink in. And she has a lot of bath toys. So I found this little shower caddy at TJ Maxx. And I picked that up just because it's got holes in the bottom, holes on the sides. It can drain and air dry good. And I just threw all of her little bath toys in that. And then I'd already loaded the dishwasher. I spared you guys that because I feel like I do that every video. But I wanted to get these counters wiped down, and some of the dishes wouldn't fit, so I washed those by hand, and I just went ahead and included that so you guys could kind of get a picture of the new sink. And I'm loving it. I really am. I love the openness of it and how much it fits. The one thing I will say is you will have more dirty dishes than you realize with a big sink. Like, I had that sink not even half full, I felt like, and it didn't look like a lot of dishes until I went to load the dishwasher, and I was like, holy moly, this sink holds so many dishes. I'm going to have to stay on top of them because it can get piled up quick because that sink is so big.
What's the use? I wish that I could unlearn all the things you would do. Let me loose in that old feeling that I want you here with me. Wanna push it on down, but it will not leave. It's like I'm losing my mind, turning wrong into right. keep you away, but somehow, baby, you're still pulling me in, pulling me in. I'm like a moth to a flame, I should've known better, but you're pulling me in, pulling me in. There's something in those hazel eyes, there's something that I cannot fight. I try to keep you away, but somehow, baby, you're still pulling me in, pulling me in. The harder we fight, we go deeper. It's only a part, we are weaker, so what are we waiting for? I try to keep you away, but somehow, baby, you're still pulling me in, pulling me in. I'm like a moth to a flame, I should've known better, but you're pulling me in, pulling me in. There's something in those hazel eyes, there's something that I cannot fight. I try to keep you away, but somehow, baby, you're still pulling me in, pulling me in.
Every moment tonight, they led me to you. Every single time you look at me, I lose it too. Why don't you come sit next to me? Let things happen naturally, like it used to be. I don't wanna go and waste another day, mess it up again, lost in my way. I'll be the one to have the highest price to pay. If I make it home tonight, may I hold you one last time? Let me hold you one last time. What if it's too late for me now? What if you gone to someone else, so we can never be the same? How can I make up for my sins? Now I'm lonely and it kills me. Can you hear me, babe? I'm lonely.
The only thing I don't like about that sink is I don't like the rack in the bottom. So I'm trying to leave it in there and get used to it. But if I know me as well as I think I do, I'll probably end up taking that out. And I know they say it keeps from scratching your sink up and things like that, but forks and spoons and stuff like that will fall up under it. And then when you go to wash your sink, you've got to wash that rack too. And it's just, I don't know, it's just not my thing. I'm just not loving the rack. But like I said, I'm trying to get used to it and leave it in there. So I had pajamas on in the beginning of this video. I know I hadn't changed yet. I had just dropped Allison off at school. And yes, I took her in those little striped pajamas. Nobody sees me. It doesn't matter. But it was so cold on this morning. You can definitely feel fall in the air. And I'm ready for cooler weather for sure. I'm ready for snow, actually. Like, if it's going to be cold, I want it to snow. And I love snow up until Christmas because it just seems so Christmassy with snow. But after Christmas, I'm kind of over it and I'm ready for it to just start warming back up. But I was going to paint the dining room wall on this day. I had changed clothes. That's what I was getting to. I know I get off subject. So I had changed clothes because I was going to paint that dining room wall. The back wall is that pink color, and the side wall where the little cat toys are, I need to paint that still. I have patched it, like the little holes and stuff. I need to sand it down and paint that. And I have white paint for that. I just need to take time to do it. Seems like every time I get ready to do it, I let time get away from me, let the day get gone, and I don't do it. So I need to make a point to do that. Hopefully by Sunday's video, I'll have that done. So maybe you guys can get on to me if I don't. But I was in paint clothes is what I'm getting at. I know I look terrible most days, and I promise, guys, I do have nicer clothes. But it seems like when I'm on here, I have the rattiest clothes on. But it's just because I don't want to clean in something I'm not comfortable in, for one. But I do get bleach stains, and you know, you get so dirty, and I don't want to ruin good clothes. So I know that you guys probably think I look like I'm homeless or something with the clothes that I wear on these videos, but I just don't want to ruin good clothes, and I'm not going to dress up and, you know, try to look all fancy just to clean my house, because you guys know that's just not who I am.
Oh, I can feel my body move to every move you make, and I can feel the tension every time we're close. I know whatever through this. Let's just keep on dancing as one. You and me are moving. Make sure we get through this. Let's just keep on dancing as one. I find it hard to reach you. You never say what's on your mind, yeah. I'm going crazy all over you. Just for a second, can you try? Every time you've been calling, saying this is what I want, then you ghost for a week and leave me hanging all alone. Push me back, pull me in, and the other way around. Pull me in, push me back. What do you want from me? What do you want from me?
I think our kitchen is so pretty when it's clean, which isn't often. I wish I could keep it cleaner than I do. But I love that you can wash dishes, look at the TV, talk to who's in the living room. It's open, but I'm not crazy about a galley kitchen, like a big, long kitchen. The only time that I do like it is like Thanksgiving and Christmas or Easter when we're having a birthday party, whatever, and we have a lot of company. We can just make a line. So you can start on one end behind the couch, you can go down through the kitchen, make your plate, and you end up in the dining room and it just flows. So I do like that. We were watching some of my older videos the other day and this kitchen used to look so different. So I love that we painted our top cabinets white and the wall behind it mega grage. I just think that it looks really neat and clean, and I love that because it was like a brown color and a blue color cabinet or a gray. I'll put a picture here if I can find one in case you're new and you don't remember what it used to look like, but we did a lot of updates to this house. It looks so much better, I think. But we lost a remote the other day. So when you lose a remote and you start digging around in your couch cushions trying to find it, you find everything but the remote. And I could not believe how bad it was under these cushions. So I knew that I needed to take time to pull those out, grab the shop vac out of the garage, and just give it a good clean. Some of the dog hair would not come out. It was like it was down in the black material and it would not come out with a lint roller, with a rake, with a shop vac. And our shop vac is like a heavy duty car wash shop vac. It has some suction to it. In the beginning, when I first started using it, it was not sucking up anything. And it's because we had took it and let my brother use it when we were doing the flip at the double wide. And there was a lot of drywall dust and things like that in it. So I shook that filter out good and then it was sucking really good. But I need to clean that filter good. But Flash will grab the cat food bowl and he'll jump up on the couch with it and spill it in the process, but he'll, eat on it or whatever. But he is all the time spilling cat food on our couch. He will not eat dog food. I'll cook him chicken, like grilled chicken or something like that. I'll fix him things like that. And he loves cheese, but he will not eat dog food. He will eat cat food. I don't know what the difference is. And I know that's probably not good for him, but it's better than eating a sock or a toy or whatever, and he will. So anyway, he was helping me clean up. He found a few little pieces of cat food and he was nibbling on that. But oh my gosh, I can already see the comments that I'm gonna have over how nasty this couch was. And believe me, I know I'm the one that cleaned it and it's bad. I know it's bad before everybody comes at me and tells me it's bad, but we got it cleaned up as best we could and that's okay. That's just life. Our house is lived in. There are things spilt. Hunter actually dropped Lakely's formula and powder went everywhere. And then like a couple weeks later, just the other night, I was like, why is there a roll of paper towels in the living room? And he just grinned and I was like, what did you do? And he said, I spilt my drink. And I was like, well, at least it wasn't baby formula. That's a lot cheaper than formula for sure. But it's just, there's always a spill and we don't care. That's just part of it. And I wish I could tell my younger self, don't sweat the small stuff. When your kids have a spill or they have a mess, they make a mess or whatever. I can remember like losing my crap sometimes because my kids would have a spill or they would make a mess. And I mean, not that I was like mean to my kids, but like it bothered me. I was like, y'all need to be more careful, all this stuff. But now that like Lakely's here and I'm so much older, like I can so see me telling her, oh, honey, it's okay. It'll clean up. We can pick it up. It's just the phase of life, I think. I think that's why grandparents are more chill, because we've just been there, done it, and we know what battles to pick. And spilling something, getting crumbs somewhere, whatever, that's just not the battles I'm going to pick. So anyway, just got this couch cleaned up good, and it's not perfect, like I said. I'm wondering if I could take the carpet cleaner to this black stuff. I don't know. But anyway, it needs to be scrubbed down, at least something sprayed on it, and it scrubbed down good. But it is much better than it was before, and that's all that matters.
Do it all my time, but no life, yeah. I don't wanna try again, try again, try again, try again. I don't wanna try again, try again. I don't wanna try again, try again. This love has never been stronger. I'm up in the clouds when you're around, but when you're not, it's getting much harder, and I'm falling down, down, I'm falling down. I see your face on all of the pages in the scrapbook of my mind. To put it down for a while takes ages, then I'm falling down, down, I'm falling down. I'm thinking of you every day, a million times, hoping you hear me. Tell me you do. Every day, a million times, just when I'm thinking of you.
So I seen this little quote on Facebook, and I thought I'd share it with you instead of a devotional today because it just hit the spot. But it says, what's the best part of being a grandparent? It's not the cliche that you can spoil them and send them home. Being a grandparent allows you to be the parent you should have been the first time, but couldn't or weren't. A grandparent is calm, attentive, fun, forgiving, and never hurried. We understand carpets can be cleaned, that a child showing you a different rock for the 34th time is a blessing. We don't care much about bills or that the slip and slide will kill the grass. It will grow back, but not as fast as they grow up. We aren't focused on our careers or chores or selves. We don't care if a child is particularly good at sports as long as they smile as they run off the field. A grandchild sees the strength and wisdom in our crow's feet eyes, not age. A grandparent sees hope and joy in those small, sparkling eyes. We see each other for what we are, the truest love either will ever know. So I had so many people tell me that when I become a grandparent, like, you'll love your grandkids way more than your kids. And I don't know that that's necessarily true, but there is a special love for this little girl. And if you have grandkids, you know what I'm talking about. But I love her so much. But I thought that was cute and just want to share that with you guys. I don't see any flash hair in here. Flashy. Flashy, is this your hair? Or is this cat hair? I think it's cat hair too. Flashy, what do you think about having a clean couch? Are you gonna go get hair on it? Are you gonna go get dog hair on my couch? What do you want? Hang on, hang on. I love you. I love you.
I wanna be a shining light, live a life that shows through the darkness, the fire burning in the night, be a home for the world so broken.
Gotta see it.
To the lonely, the door that he showed me.
Shake. Shake. Good boy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Remember, Jesus loves you. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah. I wanna have the heart of Jesus. Keep my windows open. I hear the cries of the road.